Hey, how are you? Welcome to craft time. Hi. I'm just getting my bucket of water ready here because I had to re-soak the sponge, and then I'll do some storytelling in a moment or two. Just bear with me a moment because I gotta use my lefty hand for a reason, as I have a bandage on my right. Alright, so sponge is good to go. I gotta pop up on my screen. Let's kill that. Alright, hi, how are you? So, yes, my hand is bandaged. In case you've been following me the past couple days, I saw a big, horrible looking bubble, blister on my hand. It is now dealt with. So I went to the doctor today and managed to get in, which thank God I got in. So, yes, I have second-degree burn. Okay. And this bubble was like getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm like, I can't even use my hands. So they popped it. Thank you. Now I can move my hand. I can do stuff again. Yeah. That's awesome. Relief. Yeah. So, one problem dealt with. I mean, yeah, this sucks. I'm going to be stuck with this for a little while, but you know what? At least I can get back to doing what I love. So that was one of the productive things of the day, is got my hand dealt with because it was too much pain. Having that much pressure buildup of that happening, it's like, oh, this hurts, this hurts, this hurts, this hurts, this hurts. So, thank God, it's dealt with. Alright. I'm doing more Time for Cake tonight because this is a great kit, seriously. It's so much fun. It is really, really nice. And why not? Let's continue on. Let's actually continue on with completing this really nice kit. So, how are you doing? How's your life? How's your adventure? Anything good? Not so good? Part of my topic tonight is kind of mentioning a little bit of therapy because, yeah, we should. Having some stuff going on that I'm teeny tiny frustrated about, but that's okay. It is what it is. So, a little bit of a therapy moment because it sucks being bullied, eh? And that's what's happened to me. I'm being bullied. It's not nice. It is really not nice. And why? I don't know. But it is what it is. And it's really silly, to be honest. Like, hey, it gives me content, seriously. Living the dream, yeah, living the dream while being bullied. I know. So, gotta love that. Hey, Tony, how are you? So, it's not nice being bullied by an atmosphere that just isn't nice. I don't know how far back this has gone, but far back enough that, yeah, this person and group of people have that much of a problem that they feel the need to be continuously bullying me for no reason, really. I mean, hey, they probably have a reason. It's probably a stupid reason. And, I mean, the way I see it is they must have that much wrong in their lives that they have to deflect their problems onto someone who probably has absolutely nothing to do with their problems. And that's really, I think, what the situation is. It's not right. It's not nice. The fact that they're in an age bracket that they should be enjoying their life, but instead they feel the need to do this. It just shows how much problems that they're dealing with and that they choose to endorse the behaviors that, yeah, it's like high school kids, really. It's like, if that's what they're going to do, whatever, not much I can do about it. It is what it is. It gives me great content. It really does, though, because, hey, it makes things interesting. Yeah, I agree. It's usually a stupid reason. Like, I don't even know what the reason is. I'll probably never even know, and that's fine. It's just whatever it is, they feel this need, and, yeah, it's stupidity. They're probably enjoying the fact I burned myself. They're probably having a party on, having their popcorn and laughing at, hey, look what Lauren did. Lauren burned herself. Tee hee 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 hee. Yeah, okay, whatever. You know, like, instead of showing compassion with, hey, you know, sorry to hear you're hurt, you know, no, they have to have a field day with it. So again, shows a ill intent that they have no compassion for other people. So, oh well. Makes great content though. Keeps me going. And the funny thing is, there's a team of them who do this nonsensical nonsense. And they're giving my channels more stats. It's like, they're actually helping me, which is hilarious. It's like, okay, you know, like, at this rate, I'll have monetization next year on one of my channels. The way they're going. The way they're hardly, you know, eye humping me. It's like, okay, cool. It's like, I don't even think they realize the impact that they're doing. Oh well. Funny stuff, seriously. It's funny. It's like, whatever. It's like, in the short term, they think they're hurting me. Hey, maybe they are. Yeah, it does hurt, though. However, long term, I'm winning. Seriously, I'm winning here. It's like, it's fun to be a celebrity, actually. It's fun to have all this attention from people who won't even speak to me face to face, and yet they're doing this high school nonsense. There's not a lot of good people out there in this world. Yeah, no, I agree. It's just getting worse and worse. Like, it's sad. It's not nice. But it makes the world go, I guess. Anyway. But yeah. So that's been on my mind. It's like, as I'm dealing with this nonsense with my hand, and dealing with people's problems that are not my problems, it's like, whatever. Alright, I have that. And then it's, hooray, this is going to be the quickest card ever in less than 10 minutes. Alright, let's get this popped out. It's time for cake, literally. So. Oh, I forgot this, the fork. I knew I was forgetting something here. Okay, we need the fork. Fork, fork, fork. Where are you? You're here somewhere. Let me get the fork. I knew I was forgetting something. There's a little fork to punch out. So. Yeah, I'm winning. They're not. I have a hashtag for it, but I'm not revealing it tonight. That's a futuristic thought. And it's actually inspired me to start a new project, seriously. On one of my other channels. It's like, might as well roll with it. Like, it's about taking something negative and channeling it into something positive, is the mental health therapy part of this. It's like, I'm being given this opportunity because of someone's stupidity. Let's use it, you know. Anyway, so there we go. That is the second card for Time for Cake. And while we're here, let's bang off the last one. Why not? Let's do it. Do it, do it, do it. And then I will have stuff to do another day, which is getting some of these alternate cards done. Nowadays, even the police don't care if they help you or not. Yeah, no, exactly. It's true. It's like, they don't care that stuff's going on, because they don't actually do their jobs, and that's fine. And it's not my problem that the person in question has a hate on for a certain police department. Again, back to, they have problems that they're deflecting onto someone else. Alright, I think that's all I need here. Actually, no, I need a card base. Duh, card base. And I've been chopping these card bases too. Woohoo! Because I can. But yeah, the history on this bully. It's like, oh well. Hey, it's not my story to tell. But it's a good one. Alright, I need my paper trimmer because I'm going to chop this in half. This card, the other 3 cards, this is the only one I chop in half. So. It's like, hey, it's not my problem that this person feels they've been wronged by, you know, the police department. But why take it out on me? I have no idea. Yeah, there's a lot to the story here. So. But, not all my story. Yeah, they're welcome to jump on and talk about it. I dare them to, actually. It's like, they feel the need to express themselves, acting like teenagers. You know, why don't they man up and actually speak their mind? Get it out. That's why I do this type of content, to help me speak my mind, because that, again, part of the therapy, part of talking, part of get through the grief, stress, emotional, whatever, so. But no, they won't. Again, makes great content. Oh well. Alright, let's continue on here. So, that's my tidbit about that tonight. It's like, I think it's hilarious. Oh, come on, Dimensionals. Being a little bit of a pain in the butt. So, all in all, a great day. Injured and all. And the injury has nothing to do with the bullying stuff. Just to let you know. It was just, hey, my own. I hurt myself. I accidentally hurt myself. So, if you've been seeing my Facebook stories, it's like, yeah, it's hurting. So, I'm okay. Oh, I gotta stamp that back in the moment of the card. I'll do that next before I totally forget and be like, oh yeah, I gotta do that. Ow. Yeah, so still a little sore, my hand. Yes, I had a doctor finally burst that bubble because it needed to be burst. And it wasn't too bad, but it was still like I had to close my eyes. I'm like, I can't watch this. So, yeah. But definitely relief to my hand because it was getting bad. And that's, okay, back to the whole bullying thing. I half expect these bullies to try to say that, you know, I'm faking it. Look, there's pictures online. Look at Wednesday, Thursday, Friday videos. You can see the growing bubble on my hand doing these crafting videos. So, yeah, I half expect they're going to try to cry that, you know, I'm faking it. No, I'm not. Why would I fake that? Like, yeah, I pulled a stupid. Hurt my hand. So? It's like, I chose to be balls up and admit that, yeah, I hurt my hand. I am making a birthday card. So these are the, this is from the August Paper Pumpkin kit, because I get all distracted here. I'm making, so I made this one, I made these already previous. I made that earlier, and I'm making the last of this card. And I still have some extra supplies that another date and time, I'm going to do my alternate cards. Where, as you saw, I cut this card base in half, so I can still have another piece for a future project. Because I like to make the originals as much as possible, and then I'll show at the end of this card what's left over. Because as most Paper Pumpkin kits, as I think Tony may be aware, is a lot of these kits, there's the beautiful envelopes are all decked out and decorated. So, those beautiful envelopes, I like to cut up and do more with it. I met with a customer today, a good friend out of Hamilton. Go Hamilton. We were talking about the Paper Pumpkin kits, because even she too, she's trying to use up the kits and that, and I was talking about, it's like, talking about envelopes. I'm like, look, I get my envelopes from another source, but the thing is, the decorated ones, I gotta cut them up. They're too nice to just leave them as envelopes, because even she gets it. Yeah, some are like super, super nice. So she's, I think I surprise her sometimes with how much I go with the envelopes. It's like, no, it makes it a really fun thing. So, because I've been on a quest to try to actually use up some of the materials, because I'm getting to a thing where I've got so many materials here that I gotta use some of these up. And part of my goodwill that I do is I do donate a lot of cards out. I send out, you know, just freebies here and there, because it's part of being a good person, good karma and all that. Because even though I'm surrounded by negative energy, I know I'm going back to the negative energy thing for a moment, is again channeling it into something positive. So taking what I'm doing and doing something good with it, because I can. And it's just a good thing to do, to be nice to people. That being nice is unfortunately overrated these days. So then next I gotta cut some thread. So paper pumpkin instructions, there's a ruler on the side, which makes it so much easier. I don't have to go find a ruler, or look at the table, or look at the mat. It's right in the instructions. So this claims 8 inches for this last bit of thread that I have. See if I have enough. If not, and I might have enough for a futuristic. So I usually cut like 9 inches. Now, luckily for me, I can actually use scissors now. Even though my hand is all bandaged up. But yeah, gotta love having second-degree burn, eh? That's what happened. All it took was, I had a cup of hot water from a kettle, and I went to walk with it, and somehow spilled it down my hand. Like, all down my hand. Let me tie up this ribbon for a moment, or thread for a moment. So yeah, I spilled it all, because I was holding a cup, like, say like a pop can. I was holding it, and somehow the cup of hot water spilled down my hand, down onto my sweater. Luckily for me, I was wearing a sweater, so I could see from the pictures the line from where the burn stopped. Because if I didn't wear the sweater, half my arm would have been burned. So initially was, holy crap, get my sweater off, because I could feel it burning. I'm like, oh my god. So, oh well, stuff happens. Life happens. I just had the thread. So then this thread goes onto the happy birthday balloon. Now, hopefully I can tie it tonight. Hopefully. Maybe. And then I'll probably do some crafting for a while. So not like full coloring, because yeah, I'm not gonna like, oh yeah, go color a masterpiece tonight. No, I'm good. I'll probably do a bit of crafting for a while. Now that I can work with my hand. Yeah, it's good to not have negativity, because then you can live your life the way you want, the way you feel, that happiness. Being a happy person is much better than being a miserable person. It's just problem is situations that some of us find ourselves in makes a negative atmosphere. And for me, one of the circles that I frequent is a negative atmosphere, hence the whole bullying thing. So it makes it harder. It makes it harder day by day, that when I have to go there, it's like, ugh. Alright, and there we go. There's our cute card. And then there's our another cute card. And then I made this last night. So I've got all these cards. Let's see them all. Whoops. Oh, I just pulled the thread on that, but I'll fix it later. So card, 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 card. There we go. So all the 9 cards are done. Now, what's left over? Let's have a look-see. Let me put all these aside. Yeah, I gotta fix the threads on a lot of those. Alright, so all these, so I still have the instructions. I still have a little bit of thread. I've got the negatives from the Hooray, which in itself can be really nice. I have a card base. I still have 3 candles on here. I have one of each phrase. I still have the Make-A-Wish, Happy Birthday, It's Time for Cake. I have a whole whack of dimensionals, but that's no problem. I still have pieces of the cake. For some reason, I don't know if everyone got an extra sheet or not, but I got an extra sheet of this. I'm like, woohoo! I still have another full piece of the card base, because I've been chopping them. I have the glue dots. I also have the printout of what the stamps are. And I still have the stamps here somewhere too. That's no biggie. And then I have 9 envelopes that can be cut up. And you know what? We're going to cut one each so I can show you what's on the inside. And that will be next on my crafting, is working on these envelopes and the remaining materials. Now, I also have, to go with this kit, is the add-on item, which is not currently out right now. It's in a box because I have it packed up for... I was going to do a trailer thing this weekend, but that didn't happen. So let me just pack up all this for a moment. But that's great, yeah. That's really the best way to go sometimes, is being able to free ourselves from the stress and the problems that we're in, because it's holding us back from being the best that we want to be. And that's, I recognize too in my situation, that... Another thing I recognize in my situation, this is something I came across a few weeks ago, was as much as things in the moment are so stressful and emotionally draining and all that, life is fluid. Things will change. Sometimes things change for the better, sometimes things change for the worse. But the fact knowing I'm not going to be stuck in this situation forever that I'm feeling lately. And that's gave me relief, knowing that, like, obviously I can't like just sit around and wait for things to change. I have to actively pursue change, yes. But knowing eventually the right kind of things will come in place, change will happen, and I will be able to move on to the next set of life adventures. And hopefully, eventually, the other people will move on too, but whatever. This rate, I don't think they will. They're having too much fun being idiots. Alright, so I've cut these 3 envelopes. So, I mean, look at that. I have a whole piece of designer series paper in each of these envelopes that I can make into more cards. So that means I still have 3 more card bases, partial pieces, and I got these partial pieces, which another 9 more of these, but not the whole thing's going to fit in the card. So this will get chopped up and will become even more cards. So that's where I'm able to take these kits, stretch them even more, and do something fun. I have the stamps, which are the numbers. I've got so I got all the numbers in like a banner, and then the ST, the ND, the RD, and the TH. I also have on here a couple balloons, the sparklies, 3 candles. We have Celebrate, Make-A-Wish, Lost Count. It's time for... Ooh, I'm burping. It's time for Cake and Happy Birthday as a curve. So, really great pieces in this kit. And this was a bonus that I'm like, yes, I have some great numbers to work with. So, there we go. Alrighty, I'm going to go, because I'm going to go do some other stuffs. The whole idea of these evening sessions are anywhere from 10 to 40 minutes, depending on my mood. Tonight was more like a 25er, but that's all good. So, thanks for watching, everyone. All ya good and bad fans. Because even my negative ones, they're watching. Hi. Have a great night. Bye for now.